Good afternoon, everyone. For you Game of Thrones fans out there, like the House of Stark would always warn us that winter is coming. After my walk into work this morning, I'd say it's probably here. So with that, we'll continue to bundle up and practice football the way we need to finish out this season. But had a great bye week for our team. For me personally, I got to see some cool things. Got to see those young guys practice like we always do during a bye week. Got some people healed up. Had one of my old bosses, Rex Ryan, come in and talk to the team, which was a whole lot of fun. I had a chance to go recruiting along with most of our staff, kind of spread out across the nation. I got to go watch a game in Baton Rouge, see high school football at a very good, very high level. It was a lot of fun for me. And last night I got to hang out with Tina Langley, and our women's basketball coach. And love talking to her every chance I get. We love talking culture, we love talking motivation, and I just think she's outstanding, and I'm trying to grab some of her mojo while she was at the radio show last night. So great week, allowed our team to really refocus, recalibrate, so we can go into this stretch and finish the season the way we want to. This Saturday we'll bring a good challenge, a big challenge, as we go on the road to Murfreesboro and play Middle Tennessee. They're a really good football team. They're another team in Conference USA that played a pretty rigorous out-of-conference schedule, playing Michigan, Iowa, and Duke. And I think they have battled through it. You see the results of some of their schedule and play. Mic issue?
Any longer.
Not any longer. All right, we'll get that fixed. Technical difficulty. But anyway, great team in Conference USA in Middle Tennessee. I think Coach Stockstill has been a constant, and what he's done at that program has been so impressive over the test of time. And I think they do a great job preparing their team. They're a team that likes to run the ball and is doing it extremely well. Everything on offense goes through their quarterback, like a lot of systems, but this is really extreme. He's their leading rusher and also doing a heck of a job completing passes down the field. And that's Asher O'Hara. Great player. He's going to put a lot of pressure on our defense. We're going to have to hit him early and often. We're going to have to be assignment sound for some of the option stuff and really do a great job getting him on the ground. On defense, they got a safety group that's pretty good. Senior Javante Moffitt is leading them in tackling. One of the top two tacklers on the team, and you just see him how active he is. He's coached by their defensive coordinator. I'm sure that's part of it. But they're going to be a great challenge for us. They are a great challenge for us. We're going on the road in a conference game, playing a team that has talented players. They've been bit a little by the injury bug as well, I read through Coach Stock's comments. But this is a game we're going to have to do all the things we talk about each week. We're going to have to play extremely hard. We're going to have to protect the football, and we're going to have to end up in the box, score some points, and that will give us a chance to win this game. Talking about Middle just a little bit more, I look at not only Coach Stockstill, but I look at their coordinators. I look at Tony Franklin, their offensive coordinator. He was at Cal when I was at Stanford. I've seen him build great offenses everywhere he's been. Really impressed with what he's done over his career. Defensive coordinator Scott Schaefer, he was at Stanford before I got there, then the defensive coordinator at Michigan before becoming the head coach at Syracuse. Aggressive scheme where his players play extremely hard for him. And lastly, the running back coach is a guy named Jeff Beckles, who is a dear friend of mine, but more than that, he coached me in high school. When he got done playing at Florida State, he was a receiver there. I think he was the first receiver in Florida State history to bench 400 pounds. He came and did his student teaching at my high school, which was right there on campus, and then ended up coaching me. So it'll be great to reunite with Coach Beckles this weekend. With that, I'll open up for any questions.
You just talk about how you're going to approach the quarterback position heading into this game.
Our quarterback position? Absolutely. So obviously pleased with some of the things Giovanni was able to do in his first start. Thought we moved the chains pretty well. He was 8 of 9 passing in the first half, and I thought that was a really impressive start for him. And then Tom Stewart is the other one that we're going to have on the ready. So we're going to have those guys go and take a look at how practice goes, and whoever's healthy and gives us the best chances, who will trot out there.
Listed off a lot of things that you did and your team did during the bye week. Is there any things in particular that you've learned and been able to understand about your team, I guess, through 3/4 of the season?
Yeah, the thing that I would say is this team has proven to me time and again that they will respond to challenges. And so we did challenge them in the bye week. We challenged them to really understand that we do have 3 games promised to us in our season, but we need them to live in the moment. We need them to be where their feet are and really take this thing in day by day, minute by minute increments and just play by play. And that's how they responded, and that was really cool. One thing we did different in this bye week than in the previous bye week is Middle didn't play this past Saturday either, so we had all the film, all the data in place, so we were able to make a game plan and introduce it last week. So Tuesday and Wednesday we actually practiced against Middle Tennessee.
Juma's style of play, his burst, seemed like a nice fit for some of the tweaks that Jerry made to the offense in the last game. How do you maybe see Aston and maybe even Charlie figuring into the rotation?
Yeah, I mean, whoever's got the hot hand, we trust all those guys. Juma is a guy that we've proven is explosive, right? Like Old Dominion, in his first start, he rushed for 224 yards. That's no secret. But we got guys that we trust, and whether it's not just Charlie, it's not just Aston, it's also Nashawn Ellerby. All those guys can have roles, and really whoever has the hot hand, and some people may have certain plays earmarked for them going into this game, that's where we'll go.
Now that we're getting to the last 3 games of the season, I think Juwan King got his first action last week, and I think Myron Morrison is listed on the 2D this week. Are there any freshmen or younger players that have caught your eye during the bye week that you want to see get some time on the field?
Yeah, one that I mentioned last night on the radio show is Chike. You know, he's done such a good job at our program, earning our coaches' trust. And then we had our bod pods again last week, and he is up 9 pounds of lean mass, down 4% of body fat. He's just in such a good place. He's working his butt off and earning our trust. So he's a guy that, again, we continue to see elevate. And there are more of those freshmen that we're continuing to talk through how they can help us best in a special teams role, if not on offense and defense.
Can you give an update on, I guess, like the 2 deep injury situation on defense? Ekpe, does it look like he'll come back this year?
Well, so, you know, Matt was at practice the other day, and we both noted that there's a lot of people that were in red jerseys, but it's nice to have them out there in red jerseys because they hadn't been in red jerseys lately. So we'll have him back the moment he's cleared and ready to go. He did practice some on Sunday, and we expect him to practice a little bit more today, so we're hopeful on Ekpe. We'll make sure there's nobody else on the defensive 2D. Trey Shubin practiced again on Sunday in a red jersey. We'll see where he's able to go, and got some doctor's appointments. We'll see how that stuff goes. But it was nice to see most of our football team out there able to do something football related on Sunday. And I'm not sure they'll all be cleared for this game and all be available, but they're progressing the right way.
Who do you anticipate could be out? As of today?
I mean, those ones that have been out, obviously Dylan Silcox is going to be out for the rest of the season after his injury in the last game.
And you talked about Middle a little bit at the beginning. Asher O'Hara, I mean, you've seen a lot of different styles of offenses. Is Asher O'Hara probably the most dual threat or can do both things quarterback that you face this year?
That's a great question, Matt. I think probably at the level he's doing it, he is the best. He is the best dual threat. Because I compare him, obviously a very different offense, but to Army, you know, in terms of running the ball and a lot of things going through him, with him being their leading rusher in 8 of 9 games this year. But yeah, as a true dual threat, I think he's completed 71% of his passes. Yeah, he might be the top dog. The one at Texas wasn't bad either, I guess.
Anything else? Thanks, folks.
All right, thank you all.